Hello everyone. In this video, we want to quickly review the lock and iloc properties of a Pandas data frame. Okay, so here we have imported the Pandas library as well as display to be able to print the data frame. In the other cell, we have defined a dictionary for different keys, name, age, role, and score. And we have like a list for the values in front of each key. If we want to make a data frame out of this dictionary, we're gonna do it like this. So my table is gonna be pd.dataframe and my dict is gonna be the argument. So if I run that, we have converted the dictionary into a data frame. Now if I display this data frame, we will see that we have 4 columns: name, age, role, score, basically the keys of the dictionary, and we have 5 rows, the length of the values for the dictionary. You notice that the default value for the index of this data frame is 0 to 4. We want to change that to some other value that we define. So I can write table dot index is and I can put 5 different values for that, like person 1 for the second row. It's gonna be person 2, person 3, person 4, person 5. So now if I display the my table again, and I have to change this guy to my table, I will have the indexes at the beginning of each row instead of integer values. Alright, now we're ready to use the lock property here. So lock is basically a property of any Pandas data frame that would let you set or get some values from the data frame. So here, let's get the value for the second row and third column. We know it's gonna be engineer, but we're gonna use lock property to return that value. So we can have display the name of our data frame, which is my table dot lock, and in front of the square brackets we want to put the name of the row and then the name of the column. So the name of the row is person 2 and the name of the column is role. If I run this, I'll get engineer, which is the value for the second row and third column. We could also use the lock property to set the values of this data frame. We could say my table dot lock, and let's do the same value. So person 2 and role. We can set this value to be a doctor instead of engineer. And now if I display the data frame, we can see that uh, the role associated to person 2 is doctor. It's not engineer anymore, it's doctor. So here we learned how to get values using lock and how to set values using the lock property of a data frame. iloc property is very similar to lock, except that it works based on index numbers uh, as opposed to lock value that was working based on index values and column labels. So if we wanted to call, let's say, the third row in this data frame, we could say display my table dot iloc, and because we're looking for the third row, we could put 2 as the number because the number of rows starts from 0, 1, and 2. So we should return the third row which has the name of Alex in it. So if I run this, you can see that we have returned the third row, Alex, who is 34, he is a nurse, and his score is C. I could also return a slice of rows instead of a single row. I could return all the rows between index of 2 and 4. So if I do that, display my table dot iloc, instead of putting a single number, I could put a range in there like 2 to 4, and I will get person 3 and person 4, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Person 3 and person 4 who are Alex and Jennifer. Alex and Jennifer. So in this video we tried to see how to return or set values using lock and iloc properties of a pandas data frame. Thank you so much for watching.